on, boss? I'm Duke. Oh, I'm about to really get into it. Okay, see, I'm gonna let you handle it. Okay. Oh, let's switch real quick. Let's switch positions. Both in the frame. Hold on. Good. Right here. Salad. Good. Yeah. Good. Hold on a second. Who? I'm live already? Hello. Sound check. Why is we so dark? Huh? Oh, that's good. There we go. We good. You good? Hello. Talk. Hello. You good? We good. So we live. Okay. All right, let's go. Welcome back to Fish Green. Today I'm your host, Makai, and we back on the red carpet. Today I got a very, very special guest with me. Go ahead and introduce yourself. What's going on, folks? My name is Duke. How y'all doing tonight? Okay, Duke. Okay. Go ahead and explain what your business is. So my business is Play Your Position from out of the Hampton Roads area. I do mental health, physical health, and I teach soccer to the kids. Okay. What made you start getting into that business and like what's the impact on it? In all honesty, what made me get into the business was one, seeing how kids had reacted to COVID with having been locked inside and had no access. And so what I do is I bring resources to kids to help them build their confidence socially, mentally, all through the sport of soccer. Yo, because you know that you gotta have an impact on the kids. You gotta have an impact on the kids. It's the kids. It's the kids. You know what I'm saying? Okay, boom. Let me for those who don't know, right? Okay. We playing a little Kahoot game, right? The game is called Tech Market Red Carpet. So you get so you get 3 questions. Okay. 3 questions, and you gotta get them right more than wrong. So you trying to go 3 out of 3, basically. I'm trying my best. You trying to go 3 out of 3. Okay, we're gonna get into Kahoot game, right, and then we're gonna see how you do. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's gonna pop on this screen too. Easy question. There's a mouse click. Can I get something like that? For the keyboard? Nah, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Oh. You have to think a little bit. Just think a little bit. Think a little bit. Okay. Seem like we coming up. Seem like we coming up soon. Probably get more time. Seem like we coming up. No worries. The more time I get. There we go. Okay, let's full screen it a little bit. Let's full screen it. Let's go ahead and full screen it. I get the first question free. No. Nah. We're gonna go ahead and reset that and make sure that you don't get nothing. So yeah, don't even worry about that. Don't even worry about that. It's a finish in green. Do I leave with some green? With some knowledge. Which technology owns Cash App? Ooh. Cash App? Lord. We're going to go Meta. Wrong. See? Already starting off wrong. It was blocked. It's blocked. See, I don't use Cash App. It's blocked. That's fine. It's okay. I'm with it. It's cool, right? Listen. You still can go positive than negative. Listen. It's okay. Still got 2 more. It's okay. I got Ooh, that's wrong. That's wrong. Mm.
Can I go with C? That's what I said. That's C. So I got that right. C. There we go.
Okay.
50, 50. 50 over one.
Okay, because I can't see. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna see if
Okay,
I'm already in.
I'm gonna leave
Okay.
some green up here.
Yeah,
The green gonna come up
the
here.
knowledge is the point. You know what I'm saying? Okay, boom. Let me really see. Let me really see.
I'm gonna circle the block and come back again too.
Nah. Let me really see. You said I could do it on my phone? You said I could do it on my phone? Okay, I'm gonna click back on it. Okay. Okay. What question is that? What? We loading a little bit. We loading a little bit. Don't even worry about it. We loading.
You should get on the Wi-Fi.
Hmm?
You on the assembly Wi-Fi.
Oh.
See, you know what? I like it.
We're fancy like that. Wow. Okay. I just gotta put in the name. Just put something.
We live.
We live. We live. We live.
So the name of it is called Tech Carpet.
No, Tech Market Red Carpet. Oh, see? This the first one? Okay. What does the term fintech stand for? Financial and tech knowledge, fitness and tech, fancy tech tools, financial textbooks.
The first one. Yup.
Sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Give me mine. I'm 2 for 1 right now.
2 for 1. You got your 3 questions.
I got my 3 questions.
You got your 3 questions. You solid, right? Now I gotta ask you a little more questions just about you. You know what I'm saying?
Say no more.
You did a little decent on the game. Now just about you, okay?
I appreciate it. I'm here.
Okay, boom. So, what year did you start like your business? Like what year?
Ooh, I started my business in 2022. Yes.
Okay, so what soccer team did you say was it again? Yeah.
I played for a few. So the Galaxy, played for Orange County Blues.
Mm-hmm.
Played in Germany, Denmark.
Mm-hmm.
Played for Fort Lauderdale Strikers in Miami. So I've been a few places.
Okay. So yeah, I got you. So what hold on, I'm messing up my question. So what I was gonna say, where do you see your business going in the future? Like how would you think it would impact going forward in life? Like 5 years away, 10 years away, how you think it will,
To be quite honest with you, I think in the future I just seen it expanding into different communities. Going to other states, maybe possibly expanding to doing adventures in other countries, because the sport is universal. It is around the world. But it's also to help give resources to different kids in different areas. And I think the more that I can expand into different cities, the greater reach that I can have, because literally it helps develop, kids across the board. It doesn't really matter what language you speak or what your background is. The benefit is just your mental health and your self-confidence. And I think that's a big piece that a lot of kids need in today's world and society.
That's right. Once again, it's always about the kids. Gotta do it for the kids. I appreciate you for coming up here. Thank you for letting me interview you. And go ahead and give it your socials. Go ahead and shout yourself out.
At player position at Footballer Duke is the handle. Be on the lookout. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to shoot me a message on Instagram, or you can email me at matthewhall1l@gmail.com, and I'll be glad to reach back out. But thank you guys for having me, and I appreciate it.
Hold on. Make sure you subscribe. You got to subscribe. Hold on. I'm about to really show you. You know it's on the Kahoot. We keep it on the Kahoot.
You gotta send it to me.
I'm about to show you right now. You gotta make sure you subscribe. Hold on. This is another question that you didn't even get right. You didn't even get the right. I can't even cheat for you. And I still got it right. I'm just guessing. So, look at me. What do with it? Digital wallet. This one. I'm nice. Boom.
So what I gotta do? Oh, scan right there.
Mm-hmm. Scan right there. Do it on the
I'm
live.
gonna scan on the live. Where we at? Right here. If you don't keep your phone, it won't let it. It's a crack. It's a crack in the phone.
It's not a crack.
It's a crack.
I feel like it's you.
I feel like it's a crack.
I feel like it's you.
Look, your phone has changed. You can't even keep your phone still. It's on photo.
Am I moving?
Yeah.
Isn't it behind us?
Right here.
Boom. On to the next one. On to the next. On to the next. On to the next. Do I sound good? Sound good? Are you ready? Carver, then do your thing. Go ahead, please. Go ahead. Okay, so this is what I'm about to do. I'm about to go ahead and give you the rundown too, just like I did. Okay, mind you, see me on the red carpet. Our game call is Tech Market Red Carpet, so it's a Kahoot game. Talking about tech market, and you gotta get them. It's 3 questions for each guest.
Okay,
So you gonna have to get the 3 right.
okay.
Basically,
I have to.
you have to.
And if I don't, I got it. Okay.
Mayu, don't let me forget. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Ariana Foster. I am the co-founder of the Foster Beauty Fashion Show.
Okay. So what made you so that's your business?
Yes.
So what made you get into that?
Well, there was an abundance of talent and creatives in the area, and we felt like we could have a platform that really spotlighted them on the level of what we were seeing, on the level of a New York Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week. We don't really have that here in this area, and we wanted to create an event that could uplift, and launch careers for people.
Okay. So have you like always been to fashion? Fashion been your thing?
I have. I'm pretty tall, so growing up, everyone was always like, "Do you model? Do you play basketball?" And I didn't play basketball, so yes. But I always love fashion. It's a great form of expression. It's an art form, and we didn't have a lot of money growing up, so I couldn't afford the most designer fashions. But we could always take something and remix it. Like I'm wearing a scarf right now as a top, so I just love being creative with fashion. Yeah.
That's dope. Okay, boom. Back to the code.
Okay.
3 questions, okay? Man, I guess you really can't see it, so I'm gonna just show you the questions off my phone. Okay? Boom. Question is, what's the question? Which tech company owns Cash App? Okay. Google, Amazon, or Block Inc. or merely Square?
I would say Square, right? Yeah. I think so. That was right?
That was right. Okay. Next question. One for no right now. One for no. What's a major benefit of using robo advisories and investing? They do your taxes. They buy you automatic low cost investing, no fees whatsoever.
What was that third one?
No fees, whatever.
Automated low cost investing. Yeah.
Hey.
That was it?
Okay. 2 for 2. 2 for 2. You got one more. You gotta do it. It's one more. Okay, boom. Which of the following is not a peer-to-peer payment platform? Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, or Robinhood?
Robinhood. That was easy. That's a little bit easy.
Okay, boom. You got it right. Okay.
Like a cookie or something. An applause.
Round of applause. Boom. Okay. Other than cool, I got a couple more questions for you. Right. So, mind you, fashion, right? Where do you see yourself taking fashion on to like the next level?
Well, what I see us doing with our platform is really spotlighting the next. There we go. what I see us doing is creating a bigger platform where we can help to spotlight the next in talent. So if that's the next big designer, if that's the next model who's going to take it to the top and walk for the biggest fashion houses, I feel like our platform can help to cultivate that talent and send them off to the next big thing, but also help to bring more of that energy back here.
Okay, so how would you tell the youth that would like to get in the same business as fashion as you? What would you tell them? Or what tips and tricks would you?
Well, for one, just don't put any limits on yourself. I think a lot of times we don't know what opportunities are available to us because we don't see other people doing it, but you can make money doing anything with your creativity. There's so many opportunities, especially with everything that we have access to these days. So I would say don't limit yourself. And don't be afraid to express your creativity. Everyone might not understand it or get it, but if you feel really called and passionate about something, follow that because there could be something there.
That's interesting. I really appreciate you coming on my red carpet and give me this info about you.
Yes.
Thank you for
Absolutely.
playing the game with me too. I really appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know we always got finishing green, so make sure you always subscribe to the Instagram too. You gotta go. What? Gotta walk the red carpet. Walk the red carpet. Thank you for having you. How I'm doing? I'm doing. Okay, boom. Man, you should. Mentor. Hello. Hey, how you doing? Go ahead. Don't let me stop you. Go ahead and walk the red carpet. You was trying to skate. Why would you trying to escape this? You shy? Ain't nothing to be shy about. There's nothing to be shy about. Boom. So, mind you, I'm about to really let you know, okay? It's the red carpet, right? The red carpet is called Tech Market Red Carpet. Tech Market Red Carpet. So, what that means basically, we're gonna have a Kahoot game. Are you familiar with Kahoot?
I am, but I'm not too good at it.
You never know because
Okay.
questions is about tech market. So,
Okay.
try your best. Try your best, okay? Bone, but don't let me forget, okay? Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Gia. I'm a local DJ around the 757.
For real? You DJ? For real?
Yeah, this might not be too good at this question
Why is that?
because it's tech market. I'm not, I'm a DJ.
You mark your hands. Okay. What made you start getting into that though?
My sister was a DJ and she had all the equipment at her house, and I just started messing around with it, and that's how I got into it. Mhm. Yeah,
People stuff. It makes sense.
being exposed.
Yeah, okay. That's interesting though. Okay. Boom. Now, be on to the cool game, okay? Be on to the cool game. Mind you, we can't really see the question, so I'm gonna just do it. Okay. Make sure you can see them. Okay, boom. What's the question? Okay. What is the primary technology behind most cryptocurrency? Cloud storage, Wi-Fi, blockchain, and artificial intelligence.
Blockchain? I guess so.
Blockchain.
Oh, sure. Okay. Wait, okay. I did just do a project on that, so yeah. Okay.
Okay. Which country was the first to launch a central bank digital currency? USAB, China, Switzerland, or the Bahamas?
China? I guess so. Yeah.
Uh, okay. It was Bahamas. Okay, so you 1 for 2. 1 for 2. You still have a chance to make it even.
Okay.
Right? Make it, you know what I'm saying? You still got a chance. And In decentralized finance, what does a smart contract do? Write your legal documents, schedule Zoom meetings, automatically executes code based on conditions, calls your finance advisor.
What? I don't even know what you said. Let me see it. Um. Oh, the blue one. Oh.
It was the blue one. See, it was the blue one. It was the blue
I'm a
one.
visual person. I can't.
Yeah, automatically executes code based on conditions.
That's what blockchain is. Yes. I'm an accounting major. I know a little bit. A little bit.
Two for three.
Okay.
Confidence. Okay, boom. That's another Kahoot, right? So now I just got a couple questions for you now, okay? So you said what you said? You said you also account major? You're an accounting major. What made you like? How did that work?
I was just a. I was just an undecided business major, and I didn't know what I was gonna do in life. So I had a or a professor reach out to me, and he told me that I should do this, and I did. I just finished my first internship just recently, so that was cool. So that's probably gonna be my big girl career and everything, doing tax returns and everything accounting related.
That's dope. But don't get me wrong though, the DJ is dope too. Being a DJ, right? How long have you been doing it?
In public, I would say about I'm coming up on 2 years now, but probably 3 years total doing it behind the scenes and just learning and being in my sister's house, just learning how to do everything.
Okay. Do you see it? Do you see it going further? Like, do you take it further, or do you think it's just something that you like doing?
I never thought about it. I take everything as it comes. Like a bunch of opportunities, if they come, they come. I don't try to force anything, but I mean that would be really cool if it were to come to that one day. But
if it's something that you really like to do and career out of it, and it'll be good for you. So and you love doing it. So that's
that is true. Yeah.
Mayu, I appreciate you for walking the red carpet. You know what I'm saying? You got 2 out of 3 questions. You didn't look. See, that's good.
I thought I was gonna do worse. Yeah.
So you end up doing well. Okay, boom. Go ahead and shout out your socials and let them know about it.
My socials is Ganda Gia, GandaGiaa, and that's all I use really.
That's all you use. Okay, that's interesting. That's cool. That's cool. They're gonna go check you out. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you always subscribe to the YouTube channel. When you finish walking the red carpet, you gotta go scan the QR code to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Yeah, make sure you screen. I appreciate you for having you though. Thank you. Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you. See our things. I already let her know. We good. We good. You worry about it. You good? Oh, is you about to walk the red carpet? Don't let you be. Go ahead and walk the red carpet. Hey, how you doing today? My name is Makai, right? Makai, right? Today, your name is what?
I'm Angel.
Angel, nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Nice to meet you. So today, right?
Yes.
I am hosting this red carpet, right? This red carpet, beautiful red carpet, right? The red carpet is known. It's called the Tech Market Red Carpet. Okay. Tech Market Red Carpet. Why is that? Why would you blind?
Well, the tech field is where I belong. That's where I stand. Yes, as the founder and owner of Epi Collective. Yes, you seen it?
I was like, why is that? It had to be something. So you should be nice at this. Mind you, we about to play a Kahoot game. A Kahoot? Oh, okay.
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 A Kahoot game.
You know what Kahoot is, right?
No.
Kahoot.
Enlighten me.
Okay, so normally in school, right?
Right.
For the teachers to teach the students, they play a Kahoot game about school and like whatever subject is about, right? So basically, our red carpet is called Tech Market Red Carpet.
All right.
So mainly it's going to be about the Kahoot is going to be about Tech Market.
Okay.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Now you get 3 questions, right?
3 questions. I get a prize. If I win. No prize.
No prize. Probably some knowledge though. Knowledge is the best thing ever.
Knowledge is power. Let's go.
Let's go, right? Okay, so cool. Mine, 3 questions. Yeah, 3 questions, right?
3.
Yeah, since you so happy, you so nice, and like you just said all that, you gotta get all 3. And you should.
Okay, try me.
Nah,
Let's
you
go.
can't really see it up there, so I'm gonna see it on my
Okay.
Okay, so you gotta tell me, boom. I'm gonna go straight into it.
Straight into it.
I'm gonna go straight into it. Okay, boom, let's go. What's your question? What's your question? Okay. What does the unbounding of the bank mean in fintech? Making banking apps prettier, banks removing customers, separating service, loans, payments, savings into standalone platforms, buying banks in pieces.
What does the unbundling of the bank mean in fintech? Well, I'm not in fintech. I'm a software engineer. Yes.
What you
entrepreneur.
want?
But I'm going with the separated services. It's unbundling. It's in the name. It's in the name. I didn't cheat. I already knew.
I'll give it to you.
I know you will. Because I got it. Yeah.
Everybody, cool.
All right. Come on.
Next question.
Let's go.
In fintech, what
Why
does
are we doing fintech?
listen.
All
In
right.
fintech,
Yes.
what does KYC stand for? Keep your crypto, keep your credit, know your customer, know your capital.
Know your customer. Know your customer. You gotta know your customer. Is it right?
You got it right. You talking, is it right? You talking, is it right?
Is
Yeah,
it right?
you got it right. Okay, it's your last question, okay?
Okay.
Wages pay your bills, profit.
Wait, wages pay your bills?
Wages pay your bills, profit. Finish it. Builds wealth, pay off debts, use for vacations, use for emergencies.
Pay off debt.
Pay off debt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because wages don't build wealth.
Wages build wealth. Wages pay your bills, profit builds wealth.
Oh, okay, I see what they mean. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking investments like build wealth, but wages. Yeah, they know what I'm talking about. They're gonna be in the comments agreeing with me, right?
You went 2 for 3. You were just so teched out. You were so tech.
66% works.
I'll give it to you. Okay,
It's
boom.
fintech. That's not even my field.
That's what's up. Okay, that's not even your field, right?
No.
Nah, that was your last question. Let's go ahead and talk about your field. Let's talk about
Okay, so my field is actually retail tech. I have Effie Collective, and what we do is we take in your measurements, your color, your style, and we actually put everything together. Like put it in a wash machine, and you come out with clean clothes. Well, we source the clothes from local boutiques, and then we have it to you within an hour. So we do this for conferences and for individuals. So our MVP is made, but we are actually launching it in August of this year.
Oh, for real?
Yes, in August.
That's what's
So you
up.
have to follow me on my personal Instagram, and I will have you be able to learn more about what we're building.
Go ahead and shout yourself out. Go ahead.
Oh, it's Angel Talks Life. Angel Talks Life, all right? And then Epi Collective, which is EPHE Collective. All right? So
There we go. Okay, so where would you see taking your business in the future? Like, what do you see like happening in the future with your business? Like,
I believe that my service is going to be integrated in every online shopping platform to be able to help people try to close a day with them and ourselves for them.
automatically.
And it's going to build sales and it's going to help us supply logistics. It's like amazing. It's amazing.
That's what's up.
I'm going to tell you why it's amazing.
Why is it amazing?
Because I built it and because I could not find clothes. And I finally was able to find clothes for myself, and I want everybody else to not have the struggle that I went through. That's why.
That's real. That's real. Okay, boom. I have one more question for you, right? So, what would you tell like the youth that's trying to get in the same business as you? What would you tell them like tips or tricks on how to do it?
Like it. Or like it.
Tech.
Build a service. I think the next wave that we're going to have is that people are going to be building services services, and they'll be able to capitalize off of it, especially in this economy. Build the service, learn software engineering, or be able to have a friend that knows it and do it. You don't have to have the most perfect idea. You just have to have the answer to a problem.
That's what's up. Okay. That's interesting. I appreciate you. Now, I really appreciate you coming on the red carpet and let me interview you and, answering the questions. I really appreciate you coming. Make sure shout yourself out one more time. Make sure nobody know.
My name is Angel. I'm the founder of Epic Collective. We'll be coming to you soon. And follow me at Angel Talks Live.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. So when you get off this mic, we on the red carpet right now, right? Hold on. We on the red carpet, right?
Okay.
But make sure, when you finish walking off this red carpet, you go to our station right here and you make sure you subscribe to the Instagram. You scan the You scan the code. You scan the code and you make sure Just go check out this little section over here. You know what I'm saying? Just go and finish and walk the red carpet.
Bye, y'all.
Go ahead and do your thing. I appreciate you for having you. Yeah. I can't see nothing. It's kind of, huh? A little bit. Huh? Yeah.
Interviewing people.
Let's not make a quick switch.
Okay.
Mayu. Hold on. Okay, boom. We both in the frame. We good. We good. Okay, boom. Mayu, right? This is our red carpet. This is our red carpet, okay? This is our red carpet. Mayu, our red carpet is called the Tech Market Red Carpet.
That's it.
Tech Market Red Carpet. Exactly. That's the point of it. Tech Market Red Carpet. Mayu, we're going to be playing Kahoot games. You know what Kahoot is, right? You know what Kahoot is? Kahoot. Yeah, like. Are you serious?
Teach me.
Kahoot. Okay, boom. So normally when students, like when teachers are in school, they put a game on the board. It's called Kahoot, and they give the students the Kahoot code to learn. Like Kahoot is like a learning game.
Okay.
So it's like a multiple choice. You got to guess it right or wrong.
Okay.
Nice. So that's what they do in school, basically. Mayu, they'll do that for like any subject, like English or Mayu. We tech market. We talk about the tech market.
Ooh, okay.
So the question, Mayu, you get 3 questions.
Okay.
You get 3 questions, right? So the tech market, you have 3 questions on the tech market. You gotta get it all 3 of them right.
Okay. Is there a prize? The prize is getting them all right.
Prize is getting them all right.
Not looking crazy.
And not looking crazy. The prize is getting them all right and not looking crazy. Okay.
I'm here for it.
Mayu, hold on. Don't let me forget though. Okay. Go ahead and introduce yourself. No, go ahead and let me know.
My name is Love.
Your name is Love.
I'm a small business consultant and mentor for digital builders.
Mm-hmm.
Excited to be here at Code and Chill tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Mayu, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the Hold on. What made you get into that though? What made you get into that?
I'm an entrepreneur for almost 10 years.
Mm-hmm. Full time.
So I ran a vegan cafe for 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it. It was a childhood dream.
Right.
And it was time for me to move on and help other businesses run successful.
That's dope. Really help. That's dope. And that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Okay. Boom. We're gonna see the Kahoot, right? Mayu, we can't really see the Kahoot right here, so we just gonna do it on my phone, right? We'll do it on my phone. I'm gonna give you Mayu 3 questions. 3 questions, right?
Make them easy. Can I hit the easy tab, or does it have
No easy tab.
no easy? Oh,
No easy tab.
Right.
I'm gonna just get straight into it, okay?
right.
Straight into it, okay? Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. I gotta make sure this is right. Hold on. Give me a second. Man, while I'm getting this right, let's go ahead and talk a little more. So how long have you been entrepreneuring? Like, how long have you been doing it?
For about 10 years.
Okay.
Yep. I actually started with a fitness
Fitness company.
Yep.
Like working out.
I became vegan.
For real?
Working out
How was
about
that?
50 pounds.
How was that?
It was amazing.
For real?
Get creative. Have fun with the food. It was amazing. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
So you eat chicken?
Well, now I'm not vegan anymore
Mmm.
because I learned. It's a long story.
It's on story.
But
Okay.
for another day.
Right. For another day. Okay. Boom. I think I got it up now. Boom. It's coming. Just give me a couple more seconds. It's coming. Mm-hmm. Okay, boom. 3, 2. Boom. And tech knowledge, fitness and tech, fancy tech tools, financial textbooks.
Finance and tech.
Finance and tech?
Perfect.
This one. Okay. You got it right. Okay.
As long as I got multiple choice, we good.
One for one. Okay. Which of these is a popular fintech app for sending and receiving money? Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, or Venmo?
Venmo.
Yeah, you the easy ones. You getting the easy ones. Okay. That's 2 for 2. What can you typically do with a digital wallet? Store your car keys, post selfies, read the news, pay for goods and services.
Pay for goods and services.
Final guess. Are you sure? Positive.
Apple Cash all day, baby.
You got it right. Okay. Mind you, we done got the questions from the Kahoot ready, right? Now it's just time for a little conversation with you, right?
Okay.
So go ahead and put the phone up, okay? So mind you, right? Where do you see you taking this into the future? Like your entrepreneur, what do you see it taking into the future? How would you think it would impact people?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I studied my business. I studied other people's businesses. I paid attention to what the pain points were, what the success, some of the success stories,
Mhm.
and really put those together in a package to help people understand the mind behind their business
Mhm.
and what is going to truly help them grow, helping them understand their employees, their customers, helping them understand themselves,
Mhm.
because you're building another brain
Right.
when it comes to your business. You can't see it just as your baby, like
Right.
it's another brain.
Right.
Because, at some point you might not love it anymore.
Mhm.
And it might be time to
Do
send it off to
something.
somebody
Right.
else, do something different. And so,
Mhm.
like what I did with my business, I loved my business, but my business wasn't my baby anymore.
Right.
It was time for my business to go off
And find somebody else.
and find somebody else. Unfortunately, that didn't happen for me.
Mhm.
But now I know how to teach other people
Right.
how to send their businesses into the skyrocket, and do really well. And
Right, a learning process. That's really what it all
for
was.
sure.
That's really what it all was. Okay, boom. My final question, right? What would you tell the youth that's trying to get into the same business that you can? What tips and tricks would you give them?
Oh, man, so the youth, there's such a delicate fabric in our society.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest thing for our youth is confidence. And I would say build your confidence in yourself and who you are.
Mhm.
So that way, any type of resistance against who you are
Mhm.
and how much confidence you build for yourself, nobody can tell you that you can't do anything because you have confidence in yourself. But the moment you put your confidence in somebody else's hands, you lose your vision, you lose your faith, you lose everything that you could possibly dream of because you're putting your confidence in the hands of somebody else. Keep
Right.
your confidence
To yourself.
Yeah, keep it close.
Oh,
Hold
keep it
your
close.
confidence
Mhm.
tight because that's
Right.
what's gonna propel you
Right.
forward in life.
Confidence is key.
Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes it's hard to keep that confidence as a youth
Mm-hmm.
because you have so many other people, so many other things
Mhm.
putting pressure on you.
Right.
People telling you what to do and
Right.
telling you how to do it.
Haters.
Yeah.
everything going
And
on.
your parents can sometimes
Right.
be a hindrance
Right.
to your growth. So,
Mhm. That's real. That's real. I really appreciate you though. I really appreciate you coming on the red carpet. You know, answering the questions. What you going 3 for 3? You went three. You went 3 for 3.
Yeah.
That's good. You went 3 for 3. That's good. I appreciate you for coming on the red carpet. You should go ahead, you know, shout out your socials. Go ahead and let them know.
All right, you can follow me on Instagram at love_said.
Mhm.
I'm also on LinkedIn at Lavinia Hankins. And where else? Where else am I? I'm not gonna tell you my TikTok. That's for funsies.
Okay,
And you can find me on Facebook at Lavinia Hankins.
Okay. I appreciate you coming out. I appreciate you letting me interview you. Thank you. Hold on, but don't let me forget though. When you finish walking this red carpet,
Okay.
make sure you stop by here and you scan that QR code and subscribe to the Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to YouTube. Go ahead and walk it off. Yeah. Ah. What, you just walking the red carpet? You not red carpet ready? Why you say that? Okay, hold on. Before we get into it, let's go ahead and make a quick switch. Hold on. Make sure we're good. Okay, boom. So mind you, right? You on the red carpet. Let's slide this way. Boom. We good. Okay. Mind you, we on the red carpet, right? We're on the red carpet. Mind you, the red carpet is called Tech Market Red Carpet. Okay. You know what? Are you familiar with Kahoot? Kahoot. Kahoot. Okay, boom. So normally when you're in school, right, and the teacher will give you a game, it's called Kahoot. And it's a multiple choice that they would give you about the subject that whatever class that is in. All right. So say it's English, it'll be a Kahoot based on all English questions. Mind you, we got Kahoot based on Tech Market because it's the Tech Market red carpet, right? That's exactly what I did. Mind you, it's only 3 questions though. It's only 3 questions. And multiple choice too. So you have to get basically all 3 of them right.
Okay.
That's the goal. But don't let me forget. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Introduce yourself.
My name is Alyssa. I'm a clothing designer, skincare maker, tea maker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a very creative person.
Really? That's dope.
Yeah.
Well, how did you?
My ID is Alyssa the artist.
That's what's up. So how did you get into clothing and artists?
So it's a funny story.
Okay.
So originally I was born in Norfolk State.
Okay.
For building construction.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, I had to take a break for finances.
Mm-hmm.
During that 3-year break, and during that time period, I decided I wanted to make some clothes.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right.
So I started making and watch YouTube videos, and
Learn it yourself. Learn it from. That's what's up. That's really how it be sometimes though. You weren't even thinking about clothing or nothing like that. As soon as something happened, it's like, oh, why not?
Just like everybody
Exactly. You was like, okay, let me make my own clothes. Let me do all my own things. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Mind you, there ain't no skipping this Kahoot though. We about to get into this Kahoot. Mind you. That's the hey, that probably might help you. Mind you can't really see it over there. So we just gonna do it on my phone, okay? I'm the first question. Which tech company owns Cash App? Meta, Google, Amazon, or Block Inc. for Merely Square?
Block.
Final guess?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Final guess.
Yep.
Okay. You got it right. Okay. One for one. One for one. Okay. Next question. What's a major benefit of using robo-advisors and investing? They do your taxes. They buy you coffee. No fees whatsoever. Automatic low-cost investing. Final guess.
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, see? You got it right.
What do I get if I get all three right?
That's like the 15th time I've been asked this. I have no clue but knowledge. That's all I'm gonna say. Knowledge. Mind you. Which of the following is not a peer-to-peer payment platform? Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, or Robinhood? Ten seconds. PayPal? Final guess? You sure? You sure? It was Robinhood. It was Robinhood. 2 out of 3. That's what's up, right? Mind, we got the questions out of the way. Now I'm gonna just ask you a couple questions that I feel like asking. You know what I'm saying? I feel like asking. Right. Back to fashion, right? Fashion, right? So, where do you see you taking? You have your own clothing brand. So, what do you see taking your own clothing brand to the next level? Like, what do you see yourself in the future? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When I was making font, I was thinking about not only do I want to make clothes, I want to make perfumes, bags, belts, shoes, furnishings, anything. I want to be able to put my logo on all that.
Right.
Yep.
Put the logo on all that.
Shower curtains, all that.
Right. On everything.
Yep.
You just want to be on everything.
I want to be a household name. Yep.
Exactly. That's what's up. Okay, boom. My last question, right? What would you tell the youth that's trying to get in the same, trying to get into fashion, making their own clothing brand, what tips and tricks would you give them?
I would say do your research.
Mm-hmm.
Be authentically yourself, and don't listen to other people. If they're not doing what you want to do, if they're nowhere near where you're trying to be at, don't listen to them. Trust your own instincts. 9 times out of 10, there's nobody that's doing what you want to do. So trust your own instincts and be careful who you listen to. Listen to people who are at least in the ballpark of what you're trying to do.
Right.
That's my best advice. Don't just listen to anybody, because everybody try to act like they that they don't really know what you're trying to do.
You're right.
Stay true to yourself.
Right. Okay. I appreciate you walking the red carpet though, right? Make sure you shout out your socials, go ahead and let them know.
Hey y'all, it's Alyssa the artist, Alyssa the with 2 E's artist.
Okay. So, mind you, we on the red carpet, right? Mind you, when you finish walking the red carpet, make sure you stop by over here. You know what I'm saying?
Stop right there?
You stop by over here,
Uh-huh.
and you scan the QR.
I already got that.
Exactly. You scan this QR code to make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel.
I got you.
I
love
appreciate
it.
you coming.
I love what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
What was your name?
Thank you. My name is Makai.
Makai?
Makai.
Makai. Nice to meet you, Makai.
Nice to meet you too.
All right.
I really appreciate you coming. Thank you. Thank you. Now go ahead and walk the red carpet. Xavier, my name is Makai.
Nice to meet
Nice
you,
to
man.
meet you. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Boom.
Talk to
Mind
me.
you. Mind you. We on the red carpet, right?
That's right.
We on the red carpet.
Yeah, I got those shoes, man.
You got these?
I got those exact same ones. Same
For real?
color, same anything. That's wild.
That's what's up.
I like that. You like
That's cool.
Jordans?
Hey, cool.
I like Jordans.
I see.
Respect.
That's what's
Talk
up.
to me, man. I digress.
Okay, look. Mind we on the red carpet, right?
That's
We
right.
on the red carpet. The red carpet is called Tech Market Red Carpet, right?
Okay.
Tech Market Red Carpet. So basically, you familiar with Kahoot?
I'm not.
Do you know what Kahoot is? You know? Okay, boom.
In cahoots? I know what that means. Like
Right.
y'all in cahoots with each other.
Okay, boom. I really tell you, right? So normally in school, right? When you're in school,
Mhm.
the teacher will put on a game, right? The game is called Kahoot. She'll put it like on the smart board or something like that,
It's with a
right?
K, right?
Huh?
It's with a K, right?
A K?
Yeah, it's like K-A hoot.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about
That's
now.
Kahoot.
Yup.
K-A Hoot.
Yep.
Kahoot.
Yeah.
Right. Mind you, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that on Tech Market.
Okay.
We're gonna do that on Tech Market, right?
All right.
So, mind you, don't let me stop myself. Don't let me go ahead and introduce yourself to them.
Got you, man. Well, my name is Xavier Stoney,
Mhm.
and I have a nonprofit foundation in which I teach kids tennis for free
Mm.
every Saturday with my dad. My brother also volunteers. It's completely free. We provide the tennis rackets, the tennis courts, the tennis balls. You just need to bring your tennis shoes. And the good thing about us, we teach the families entirely.
Mhm.
Let's say you're a parent and you bring your kid. You guys are both getting on the tennis court.
Right.
We also
For real?
teach
The
volunteers.
parents too?
Everybody. If you're in our tennis program as a participant, as a parent, auntie, uncle, grandmother, volunteer, it doesn't matter. You're playing tennis. And it's completely free. The average cost of a tennis lesson per hour is $80.
For real?
For real. Tennis
real?
racket is like $250 at least.
$250?
At least.
For real?
And we
That's
provide all that for free.
Let me tell you something crazy, right?
Talk to me.
Mind you, I really used to play tennis before.
Word.
Like, I really used to play tennis.
Okay.
I was in middle school and I really played tennis.
Like on the team?
Yes, I was on for the school. I played tennis. I was super weak, but I got nice at one point. Like the one game, I was nice. My tennis it's fun too.
For sure, for sure.
It's fun. Like at first, it's like nobody want to play tennis. I get on the tennis. It's fun. Like you gotta
And that's the thing, yo. It's the preconceived notion of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like brother to brother, you don't see tennis courts in
Right.
our neighborhoods.
Right.
You see basketball courts.
Right.
But you know, your knees are done in your mid-30s. You
Mhm.
can play tennis until you're 70 plus, yo. And then people think tennis is not for them
Mhm.
because the only way you got accessibility to the sport is if you play for a team like you did,
Right.
or you at some rich country club.
Mm-hmm.
We provide a new avenue that's cost efficient because you don't pay. We have the tennis court. We have everything. You just show up. It's everything for free. And it's mentoring complemented with that. It's not we're trying to create the next Serena Williams out here.
Right.
We're trying to create the next better version of yourself
Right.
through the avenue of tennis.
Mm-hmm.
Tennis is just a tool. It's not the end all.
Right.
Because you can take lessons you learned on the court and take them off of the court. Let's say you're struggling with your backhand,
Right.
right? I help you with your backhand. Let's say you're struggling with math.
Mm-hmm.
You take the lessons you learned from failing at your backhand to failing at math. Now you're great at failing, so now you're
Right.
failing at nothing, so
Right.
you're always winning.
Right.
Now imagine if you get that instilled in the generation
Right.
to always try to take risks, to
Mhm.
seek opportunity, to chase
Right.
their dreams, all just because you picked up a tennis racket. You have
Right.
no idea where it came from.
Right.
So that's why it's all age inclusive from ages 5 to 17. Volunteers get taught because we're also creating new connections with family.
Mm-hmm.
think about you and your family doing something for the first time ever. You guys are both kids.
Right.
So you're seeing your parents mess up. You're seeing your parents get frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
And you get an opportunity to lead by example. So we create that atmosphere. They don't even realize that that's what's going on.
Right.
It's like recess, but the teachers are there and your parents are there. I don't know how old you are, but I grew up going outside, playing with my friends like basketball, manhunt, and come in when the street lights come on.
Manhunt was
See,
on.
you know what I'm talking about.
Manhunt was on.
I came in when the street lights were on. That was it. No phones.
Right.
We were just outside. And we even stayed later because it was so fun playing outside. Some of the extracurricular sports, hide and seek, anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to bring that back.
Right. For the community.
Yes. It's not just for kids. It's not just for parents. It's for everybody. It feeds my soul and my purpose too.
Right.
So it's for everybody involved. That's why I'm trying to reach as many hearts as I can. And it's not just about tennis. We just use it as an introduction.
Right.
That's the bridge to something greater. We have no
something
idea.
Greater and better.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
That's
we gotta
what's
get
up.
you to volunteer. My tennis. You play tennis, yeah.
I gotta see how I'm feeling. I might gotta see how
You
gotta get back in there.
Everybody
I ain't playing in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Okay, boom. But now you though, right? You gotta get this,
Oh yeah, I digress. I'm sorry.
Right?
I remember.
Now you cool. Don't even worry about it. You gotta get this 10 questions. Now you got 3 questions.
Okay.
You gotta try to get all 3 of them right.
Oh man.
Mind, we gonna see. I'm gonna put the questions up on my phone because we can't really, you know what
It's
I'm
all
saying?
good.
So boom. Mind you, I'm gonna give you the first question, right? Give you your first question. Okay, boom. First question. What is the primary technology behind most cryptocurrencies? Cloud storage, Wi-Fi, blockchain, or artificial intelligence?
Oh man. I'm gonna go ahead and go with blockchain.
Final guess?
Yeah.
Okay. Boom.
Let's go.
There you go.
Let's
One
go.
for one. One
Process
for one
of
already.
elimination.
One for one already. Let's go. Okay. Next question. Which country was the first to launch a central bank digital currency? USAB, China, Switzerland, or Bahamas?
First one. See, I want to go China.
Mm-hmm.
USB. Cryptocurrency. I'm gonna go USAB. USAB.
USB?
Wow, I ain't getting either.
Bahamas.
Okay. Oh yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
Yeah.
It's all good. 1 for 1.
Yo. 1 for 1. 1 for 1. Okay. Boom. Last question. Last question.
Got you.
In decentralized finance, what a smart contract do? Write your legal documents, schedule Zoom meetings, call your financial advisor, automatically execute code based on conditions.
I'm gonna go write your legal documents.
You said what?
Write your legal documents.
Okay. That's wrong.
Oh.
Automatically executes code based on conditions.
I'm sitting here thinking just business. That's all good.
Nah, it's all good though.
All right.
Man, we didn't already finish with the pool. Now I just got a couple more questions,
Okay, yeah, talk to me, man.
Yeah,
I'm very responsive. Anything you want to know, I'm
Okay,
open
boom.
book.
Man, right? So now I only got one question. I got one question, right?
Okay.
So what would you mind? You already deal with basically youth, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would you tell the youth? What would you tell the youth that's trying to, do something that you did? Like,
Got you.
basically feedback into the community, giving them something to do or want to do good to their community also.
Right.
What tips and tricks would you give them to do the same?
So I'll say the number one advice I want to give to people out there, whether you're young or old, stop comparing yourself to everybody else. The only person you should be comparing yourself to is the person you was yesterday. That's the only person with the same shoes, same life experience, same everything. We spend too much time comparing ourselves to other people internally. We may not speak it, but we look at other people and we think we're not them.
Mm-hmm.
And so we think we cannot become them. For me personally, my story is I had epilepsy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there was a constant feeling of me feeling separated, different,
Right.
in a bad way, in an ugly way. And I feel like I couldn't become something great because of this thing holding me back.
Right.
And I feel like everybody has some version of that. It took me a long time to resolve myself and accept this problem So now I want to help other people understand that you can be the solution to your own problem by looking back and accepting your faults, your flaws. That's the first step. Accept it. And when you compare yourself to everybody else, you can't do it because you can't control what they do.
Right.
You can only control what you do and how you respond. Whether it's how you respond to other people, how you respond to yourself, how you respond to anybody. So number one, don't compare yourself to anybody else except the person you was yesterday. Number two is that you should always feel like you have an opportunity to become better in any struggle you go through. You can always turn your pain into purpose and help other people find purpose in their pain.
That's
So
it?
I got a lot more to say, but
Okay.
that's one of them. That's one of the big
Okay.
ones I say to anybody, man, because I was comparing myself to too many people,
Mhm.
and it messed me up, and it caused procrastination because I'm watching everybody else do things, and they don't have the problems I have.
Right.
But guess what? They got other problems too. I look at people as puzzle pieces, yo.
Right, because everybody different.
Everybody, you never know other pieces to other people's puzzles.
Mhm.
We don't even know our own. We're not a
Right.
full picture yet because we're
Right.
so focused on looking at everybody else's picture.
Right.
But the more you look at yourself, the more you can build yourself and the more you can help people. Because everybody's thinking the same thing in their head. But once you step outside of that and realize that it's really you against yourself,
Mhm.
then you're limitless in your opportunities.
That's what's up. Nah, though. I really appreciate you come up here.
Of
I
course,
appreciate
man.
I appreciate you come up here. Mind you, go ahead and shout out your socials. Go and let them know.
Sure thing. You can either follow me on Instagram at Zaystoney23. That's ZAYYSTONEY23.
Mhm.
Or you can check out my website,
Mhm.
www.prooutreach.org. That's
Okay.
PROH outreach.org.
Okay.
And that's where you can find my information regarding my tennis program and
Mhm.
other business ventures that I have.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Make sure y'all go check them out. Okay. Mind you still on the red carpet, right?
Yes,
Mind
sir.
you, when you finish walking off the red carpet, right? Go ahead and stop by over here, right? And
All right.
check out the QR code and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Make
I
sure
got you,
subscribe
man.
to
I
the
ain't gonna
channel.
lie. This is the first red carpet I've been on.
For real.
So now y'all are remembering.
How
for
was
me
your
forever.
experience?
It was great.
For real?
Goodness, man. I've been interviewed before, but
Mhm.
yeah, it's like real spotlight.
Right.
And the great thing that I'm discovering about myself,
Mhm.
I don't mind it.
Hmm?
I don't mind it.
You don't mind?
I don't
Yeah.
mind the publicity. I don't mind people looking at me.
Right.
I've internalized my life enough to be confident to share my story with whomever, whenever,
Right.
however.
Right. Ain't no problem with it. That's good.
Nah,
That's
man,
good.
it
That's
takes
good.
practice.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta humble yourself as well, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is very
Right.
humbling as well. That's
Right.
boosted me up a little bit.
Mhm.
Very inspiring what you guys are doing here.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming up.
Appreciate you, brother. I still gotta get you on that tennis court.
Yeah, you
Still
should.
gotta get you. I can't hear you.
Said that the other again.
That thing again? Yeah. Sweet. Thank you.
I was trying to drink it, but it's too much.
You got that from the side? Are you done? You waiting?
Yeah, you know. Oh no. Good, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, right? All right, let me get in the frame. Boom. Okay, boom. Mind you, right? We're on the red carpet today. Your name is Manuel? Okay, my name is Cal. Nice to meet you. My name is Cal. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Okay, boom. So mind you, right? We're on the red carpet today. We're on the red carpet. The red carpet is called Tech Market Red Carpet, right? Tech Market Red Carpet. Mind you, are you familiar with Kahoot? Are you familiar with Kahoot? Kahoot, the game.
Yeah.
Right. So mind you, we're gonna have a Kahoot game, right? And it's 3 questions. You get 3 questions, and you gotta get them right or wrong. They about tech market.
Okay.
Boom. So Mayu, don't let me confuse myself. Go ahead and introduce.
Word.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Emmanuel Perez. I'm the creator of Explain. We're a creative lab dedicated to 1, telling stories, and 2, creating tools to help push humanity forward.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, so Mayu, we'll get straight into the No, Mayu, hold on, give me a second. So what made you get into that? Like, what made you start doing that?
My depression hit a low, and God was calling my name to create. This is things that I was like felt on the edge about.
Mhm.
And I got in a car accident
Mhm.
in January of this year. It was like, man, I got sideswiped by a truck going 50 miles per hour when I was making a left turn. And so like, I came out unscathed and literally heard an angel, like felt something like, yo, just slow down when you're turning.
Mhm.
Cars.
Mhm.
I was like, wow, I could this close to lose my life.
Mhm.
At that moment, I was like, wow, well, life is very precious.
Mhm.
I've got to do something with one precious life I have.
Right.
This energy has got to be expressed
Right.
out into the world. And I quit my job 2 months ago to go take the good faith and express it however God wants me to.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, that's cool. Mayu, okay. I'm gonna get into the Kahoot game, right? I'm gonna do questions on my phone since we can't really, you know what I'm saying? You get 3 questions, right?
Okay.
You gotta try to get them all right. Okay.
Let's do it.
So Mayu, okay, what's my question? What does the unbundling of the bank mean in fintech? Making banking apps prettier, banks removing customers, buying banks in pieces, separating services, loans, payment services into the standalone platform. Blue? Okay. Boom, you got it right. Okay. Boom. Next question. In fintech, what does KYC stand for?
Know your customer.
How did you know that? Like before,
I'm a startup founder.
But like before it even like came
I'm a
up.
startup founder, bro.
That's what's up.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
Yeah, that's what. Don't even worry about it.
3 for 3.
Mm-hmm. Wages pay your bills. Profit finish the sentence. Builds wealth. Pay off debts. Used for vacations. Used for emergencies.
Profit builds well.
My
No, wait,
guess?
pay off debt. No, builds well.
You sure?
Positive.
Almost had you. You almost had it.
3 for 3.
You almost flipped
Somebody
it.
stop me.
You almost flipped it. Okay, boom. So you got 3 for 3, right? Mind you, finished with the cool. Now I just got a couple more questions about you. Okay. Boom. Mind you. So where would you see, right? You taking your business in the future? Like, what do you see yourself at in the future? Like 5 years from now, 10 years from now?
Just being the most authentic storyteller that I can be.
Mhm.
Just continuing to tell my story one chapter at a time, as raw and vulnerably as I can, and helping other people to help move their souls. Yeah, no doubt. Helping them touch their souls and move them into motion,
Right.
helping put their ideas into action.
Uh-huh.
That's what we all should do.
Right.
That poem, Our Deepest Fear by Marion Williamson, inspired me to help liberate others from their fear. You can only do that if you want to act on the gift that God has gave you, to help other people liberate themselves, help them act on the gift that God has given them too.
That's what's up. Okay. So I have one more question for you, right?
Yes, sir.
So what would you tell the youth, right? Because you know it's mainly about the youth sometimes. So what would you tell the youth that's trying to get into the same category that you in? What tips and tricks would you give them?
You can start right now using the tools that you have.
Mhm.
You don't need anything expensive to get started. You literally use your phone. You have access to the internet. You have access to all these different tools right around you at your disposal. So you can get started right now. Don't wait. Like don't wait. If you have, get it out onto paper, make it tangible, put it out into the world, tell people about it. Because last thing I'm gonna do is, like, a friend of one of my mentees said the graveyard is one of the richest places in the world. Because a lot of people die with their dreams still intact, not having done anything with it. So do something with the dream and vision that you have. You'll be so glad you did.
That's what's up. Okay, I appreciate you coming on the red carpet, though. Appreciate you coming on the red carpet.
Pleasure.
So So when you finish walking on the red carpet, make sure over here, right? and you scan the QR code and you subscribe to the YouTube channel.
I got you.
I appreciate you coming on the red
No
carpet.
doubt.
Go
Appreciate
ahead.
you.
Appreciate you too.
My dog.
You see that? Go ahead.
Yes.
Okay, now I apologize. Now I'm ready for you. I'm ready. I apologize. I'm ready. This is for you. Boom.
Okay.
So how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are
Doing
you?
great. I'm doing fine. You know, it's kind of getting a little breeze. It's kind of
Yeah,
breezy now.
yeah.
It was superhuman at first. Now it's a little breeze, right? It's
Yeah, it feels like a nice summer day.
nice summer day, right?
Yeah.
Mind, okay, boom. Mind, we on the red carpet, right?
Okay, we on the red carpet.
We're on the red carpet.
Mhm.
The red carpet is called Tech Market Red Carpet.
Tech
Right.
market red carpet. Okay.
Tech Market
we
Red
here.
Carpet.
Yes.
Boom.
Mhm.
So are you familiar like with Kahoot?
Kahoot?
Kahoot.
Mm-mm.
You don't know what Kahoot is at all?
Only cahoots I know is you in cahoots.
Somebody else said the exact same thing.
I don't know about
He said the
Kahoot.
only Kahoot I know is that we in Kahoot. He said the exact same thing. Okay, boom, my Kahoot,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
When you're in school, right? Normally the teacher will put on a game. The game is called Kahoot.
Okay.
So Kahoot is like a learning game.
Okay.
So say you're in English class, she'll put on the Kahoot, and the questions will be English related.
Okay.
My Kahoot is a multiple choice game.
Okay.
So since they're normally do like based on the subject, we're on the tech market red carpet. So
Okay.
the Kahoot is gonna be about tech market.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So mind you, you
Mhm.
get 3 questions.
Okay.
You get 3 questions. You gotta try your best to get all 3 right.
Okay. Are these hard questions? Okay. It's fine.
Feel me?
I got this. I got this.
You got this.
We
Don't
gon- we- I got this.
you
It's
got
cool.
this.
It's
Don't
cool.
worry
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it. Well, don't let me. My apologies. Go ahead, like introduce yourself. Go ahead and let them know about you a
yeah.
little
Okay.
bit.
Well, hi. I'm Kay. I'm the
Mhm.
owner of K Studios, which is a branding and marketing company.
Mhm.
We do a lot of really cool stuff. We like to help different businesses brand themselves, which is basically like your personality. Who are you, so that other people can understand who you are, to know if they resonate with your mission, your products, whatever it is that you do, and then marketing to actually help you get the word out there, so that people who resonate with that can actually find you and come shop with you or whatever it is that you do. Yeah, and then I make music as well. We've actually been doing interviews lately too.
For real?
Yeah, we've been interviewing a lot of like creative people who
Mhm.
do different things.
Right.
Sing, paint, act, technology type
Right,
of stuff.
just to help
Anybody
with different
who's
things.
anybody who's innovating, honestly. So that's been
Mhm.
really fun. So I think I've been getting a little practice.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, with interviewing. So I think how I'm doing.
Doing good.
I'm doing good. Okay,
You
cool.
You
Cool.
seem chill.
I feel
Yeah.
comfortable.
You
Okay.
seem comfortable, right?
Cool. Cool.
Mind. So, how did you get into what made you get into branding and marketing?
My music.
Mm.
Yeah. So I actually studied communications in
Okay.
college.
Okay.
Which started from social media management. So that's
Mhm.
how I kind of got into that. But with my music, I had to brand myself
Right.
and market myself. So from like trying to put together what my persona is
Mhm.
and getting people to understand
You
that,
basically had to.
I
do
had
that.
to brand myself. So
Right.
I learned like what that was. And then like marketing, like how do I get people to care about what I'm doing
Mhm.
and stay entertained? And like, how do I market in a way that's like my personality though?
Right.
Not just putting something out that's boring, you
Mhm.
know? So that's how I got into that.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Mind you,
Mhm.
we're about to get into the Kahoot.
Okay,
right?
we're about to get into Kahoot.
You got 3
Okay.
questions.
Okay.
Mind, we're gonna do the Kahoot on my phone. All right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you the first question right now.
Okay.
Okay, boom. First question. Boom. What's the first question? Hold on. Give me a second.
Okay.
Mind you, give me a quick
I got
little
you.
second.
Mhm.
Okay. Mind, don't even worry about it. We got to go into Kahoot and talk about the Kahoot and do things of Kahoots, right?
Cause we in cahoots.
Because we in Kahoot.
We in cahoots now.
Right. Mind, but while we wait, we might as well just talk a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, mind you, what do you see you taking this branding and marketing in the future? Like, what do you see how bigger it would be?
Right now, what I'm creating with my business is like a network. So, are you familiar with MTV?
Yes.
Okay, and like
Mhm.
Cartoon Network,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I want us to be a major platform with other really cool things that are underneath it, different shows. Haven't have it all figured out just yet, but I told you how we've been interviewing artists and
Mhm.
different creative people. So that's one thing that's underneath us. So I just want us to grow more things like that. And really, I guess one day I would love for it to be like this place where like all creative people could come to and network and work with other people and work on their craft, and
Right.
get their stuff out there from like us helping them market themselves and brand themselves. So that's kind of the idea right now. I'm still fleshing it out, but that's where we're headed.
Okay. That's what's up.
Did that buy you enough time?
That about me.
Okay.
Just enough time. Just enough time. We is back. Right?
Okay, we in
Tech
cahoots.
Market red carpet interviews. 3,
Okay.
2,
Okay.
1. Boom. What does the term fintech stand for? Okay.
Okay.
Financial.
I got options. Okay, great.
Fitness and tech, fancy tech tools, financial textbooks, financial and technology.
I'm gonna go with red for finance and technology.
Final guess.
That's my final answer.
Okay, boom. You got it right.
You
One for
know.
one.
Okay.
One for one. Boom. Next question. Next question. Which of these is a popular fintech app for sending and receiving money? Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, or Venmo?
I'm gonna go with green Venmo.
Final guess?
Final guess. I'm standing on it.
Okay, boom. Boom. 2 for 2.
Okay.
2 for 2.
Okay. This ain't so bad.
This ain't so-
It's not so bad. Yeah.
so
I
bad.
might know something.
You might know something,
Just a
right?
little bit.
Don't get ahead of yourself now.
I know. Hold on.
Mhm.
Let me not start talking
What
too soon.
can you typically do with a digital wallet? Store your car keys, pay for goods and services, post selfies, read the news.
I'm gonna go with blue. Pay for goods and services.
Final guess?
Final guess. Standing on it. Positive. 100%.
Okay.
3 for 3. 3 for 3. We in cahoots. I know a little something about that fintech.
Okay, boom. Did get 3 for 3, so now we done with the cool.
So do I win something?
This is not the first time I've been asked this.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like everybody keeps saying that.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So y'all got to get some prizes. That's really what. That's really
what
what
that
that told you. Yeah,
That's what that
we need some prizes.
We need some prizes.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Mind you though,
Mhm.
I got one more question for you.
Okay.
What would you tell the youth that's trying to get into branding and marketing just like you, and what tips and tricks would you give them?
I would say to try a bunch of different things. So if you have a creative idea, just go for it. For branding, I would say really get into knowing yourself, learn how to ask good questions. It's really character and world building. So really get into that. Like, what does it look like? What does it feel like? In marketing, like what's interesting? What makes you want to look at something? What makes you want to buy something? Like you're your first test subject. So get curious.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Mind you though, I really appreciate you coming on, coming on the red carpet, let me interview, be in cahoots.
Yeah, we in cahoots
We in
now.
cahoots.
Yeah.
We in cahoots. I really appreciate you coming on
Thank
the
you
red
for
carpet.
having me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Remind you, before you finish off walking off the red carpet, right?
Okay.
Make sure you stop by over here. You scan the QR code and you subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Make
Okay.
sure you can check this little section out over here too when you finish walking the red carpet.
Okay, I'll tap in with y'all.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Before you leave, go ahead, shout out your socials.
So you guys can follow me on Instagram at Are You Okay? That's AREUOCAY. You can find my business at K Studios. So that's @ATCAYSTUDIOS. We on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. We everywhere. Okay. Same with my music. Find me on Spotify. Are You Okay? Are You Okay everywhere?
Mhm.
And that's it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you coming.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wanna go next? Miss K. Miss K. Let's go. How you doing today?
I'm good, brother. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good, right?
Sure.
I'm feeling good. So, man, you right? We on the red carpet, right?
Tight
We
time,
on the
tight
red
time.
carpet. The red carpet is called Tech Market Red Carpet.
Word.
Tech Market Red Carpet.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
man, are you familiar with Kahoot?
With Coop?
Kahoot. You read the game, right?
Yeah.
Okay, boom. So we're gonna play a little Kahoot, right?
I'm
And
down.
it's
I'm down.
about tech market.
Word.
Right. So you get 3 questions. So you gotta get it. Basically, you gotta try to get all 3 questions right.
Okay. Say that.
Okay, boom. But man, you don't let me, cut myself off. What go ahead and introduce yourself. Let them know about you.
Word. Okay. Well, first off, shouts out Youth Investment Group, man.
Slide over a little bit. Slide over. No,
Hey.
this way. You go this way a little bit. Like slide this way a little bit. Yeah. There you go. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, man. So first off, shouts out Youth Investment Group. You know what I'm saying? You're doing amazing, beautiful things for the next generation. I want to say that I'm very blessed and honored to be here. My name's Wayne, aka Mr. Church in the Wild. I have a Christian faith-based organization out here in the 757 where we pretty much promoting love, positivity, and the biggest thing is community. I really emphasize being there for your community. I've been here since 2019. And my first trade is actually photography, marketing, media, and just pretty much servicing all the different organizations and communities in the St. Paul 7, Hampton Roads, 804, and DC area.
Right.
So now the goal frame and the mindset of what I'm doing is just pretty much I'm a cultivation of everything. Like I tell people all the time, I'm an embodiment of the people that I'm around. So one thing that Church and Wild is it's an embodiment of the culture that's out here in the 757. And then we just pretty much put in pretty much God, just OD God in it. You know what I'm saying? They're making it fun, making it hip, making it cool, making it creative. And then so just taking that ceiling off the box of what can be in the realm of Christian entertainment.
Okay. That's what's up, right? What made you get into that? Like, what made you, start doing that?
So pretty much, I just seen I seen a underrepresentation of people that just like almost like you loving God is almost like a taboo thing. It's almost like we don't talk about relationship with God. We just like I keep that separate. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we got one thing I'm really present for this year is making the word church and making that word kind of like translate to community. So it's like when I say church in the wild, the thing that made me want to pursue this is it was actually a vision that God gave me. That I wasn't, like I said, mind you, I'm not really a big religious person anyways. I'm actually come from the world. I come from just going crazy, just have a party life animal. You know what I'm saying? But like I think that like God had he chose me to kind of like do some really innovative thing within the body of Christ, which would be to pretty much communicate and stress like that love that the church gives, and then bringing it outside to the wild. So hence the term church in the wild, where we're showcasing, where we pretty much are being the community of God in the wild and not in the church.
Right.
So just taking literally the ceiling and the building out the church, and we pretty much are representations and ambassadors of God out in the community. So let me get into that is honestly just reading the word for myself. It's like that's the whole goal and the purpose of life is to love God and then to love your neighbor as you love yourself. So that's it. Just making it a mandate and making it a mission statement that and that you can also do anything that you put your mind to. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to let young people know, like people that are like 18, 15, 12, that it's okay. You don't have to conform to the culture of just like hate and violence and robbing and just the stereotype that us as black people has put under, that we these monsters. Really like I think we're the most coolest creative people on this planet.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's what's up though. Okay. So mind you, we're gonna get into the Kahoot, right? Mind you, we're gonna see the Kahoot on my phone, right? I'm gonna show you Kahoot on my phone. We got 3 questions, right?
Or
Three questions.
I'm gonna try to keep it short.
Mind you, first question: which tech company owns Cash App? Meta, Google, Amazon, or Block Inc. for Merely Square?
I'm gonna give it a blocking.
Okay. Boom. There you go. 1 for 1.
Yeah.
1 for 1. 1 for 1. 1 for 1.
Is there a president in this?
No. Okay. What's a major benefit of using robo advisory in investing? They do your taxes, they buy you coffee, they no fees whatsoever, automatic low cost investing.
Ooh,
Two for
two
two.
for
Two for two.
two. I ain't gonna
Two for
lie.
two.
Listen, the tech world is a new world for me. So like, yeah,
Mhm.
look, I think I'm gonna do good in it.
Hey,
I think I'm gonna do good in
you
it.
got one more.
Okay.
More. Which of the following is not a peer-to-peer payment platform? Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, or Robinhood?
Easy money. Easy money. Bullseye. Woo! Hey,
Three.
was anybody else that was 3 for 3?
Yeah, it was somebody else.
Okay.
Different three.
Were they in tech?
Huh?
Were they in tech?
Was they in tech? No, they won't.
Okay.
So you said you
That's tough.
you
That's
up
tough.
there.
That's
Yeah,
hey, look, yeah, legend.
You up there.
Hey,
Okay.
Michael Jackson status. I'm bad.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Yeah.
Okay. So, man, we finished with the Kahoot, right?
Right.
Man, I got one more question, right?
Yes, sir.
So, where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years?
Where do I see myself in the next 5 to 10 years? That's a great question. Honestly, I would say doing what we do now with Church Noel. We've been established for about 3 to 4 months now. And we've done some pretty cool things so far. So the next 5 to 10 years, I just see growth, expansion, and scale because we're a service based business. So
Right.
I see the next 5 to 10 years we're going to be be able to incorporate a team, actually bring Church Noir across the globe where we're pretty much so this is a movement, a movement of love, a movement of light, and a movement of just bridging not just God's people together, but in a way of like a community. But at that point we're going to start to build that nation,
Right.
that global empire. So I'll say next 5 to 10 years we're gonna pretty much have a have a dynasty of people that that move in love, that because like the Church in the Wild is actually it's a deliberate attack against the culture that's going on in today's time, and pretty much introducing like, hey, there's a better way, and then and helping people realize that better way in a way that is not judgment, that's not ridicule, or nor is it putting nobody down, because at the end of the day, like, we don't, like, there's a better way for all of us, for me, myself included. And it's about all of us being students and teachers of each other. So in the next 5 to 10 years, I see the world becoming a better place because of the resources and the opportunities that we'll be providing to not just to Christians, but to like the job markets, to like the having like just a lot of different like life basically improvement because of Church in the Wild and its impact and what we're doing on the mentorships and all that good stuff. So yeah,
that's what's up.
Yeah, and it's building other different leaders,
Mhm.
and it builds up leaders.
So it's really about the impact. Basically.
Impact.
That's
Yes, sir. Yes,
what's
sir.
up.
And impact and influence. Sorry.
Impact and influences.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's what's up. I appreciate you coming on the red carpet and letting me interview you, though.
Oh man, God bless.
It was nice meeting you, though.
Yes, sir. You as well, man.
Mind you. You on the red carpet, right?
Wayne.
So when you finish walking off the red carpet, right?
Yeah.
Make sure, you know me. You feel me? You stop back over here. You know what I'm saying? And you check out the QR code.
Oh yeah.
And you subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Oh, that's easy money.
You know what I'm saying?
Easy money all day. Yeah, I'm there right now.
Go ahead and walk it through, then. I appreciate you. You gotta walk it through, man. Go ahead and walk.
Done?
Where she is?
That's a wrap. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get over there. Yeah, you can. She can end the stream. Yeah. All right, let me grab it.